Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Marty Stark gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
So stepping in, Travis Berry, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch.
Left side. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away.
Batting second. The right fielder, Yamamoto.
Into the box now, Kobe Yamamoto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And there's out number 2. Digging in, Brandon Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's looked at for ball number 2. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Will Jacobs is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding into the box, Dean Summers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Dean.
And now pitch on the way. And And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Into the box, Troy Butler, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. And this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Summers stands at second with no outs. The throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Mike Garrison, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Pickoff move to second. A dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
In now, Hector Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the stretch. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in, Leandro White. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the 1st inning. From the belt, the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Jacobs is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Brandon Ratke, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long 1st inning. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. The 2-2. Ball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his 2nd wild pitch of the 1st inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Hero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Stepping in now, Tyler Kelly, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Another 1st inning RBI opportunity for him here. a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
So now to the plate, Rhett Jackson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2-2 now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So here now's the pitcher, Marty Stark, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Lillibridge is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Rays 4 and the Pirates nothing. Leading off the inning, T.J. Mercer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Oh, high, deep, that is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
To the plate now, Vance Baird. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. No outs, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1-1.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Jason Fisher.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Fisher. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Joshua Downs will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Joshua.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joshua Downs. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Cade Lillibridge, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lillibridge is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the Bucks get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. The Rays 4 and the Pirates 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Dean Summers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Another 0-2 home.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Troy Butler is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's in there, base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
In now, Mike Garrison. Now both runners on the move. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
At the plate now, Hector Gonzalez to second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leandro White. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, 1 strike.
This is pulled into right. Yamamoto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rays are in front, 5-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Will Jacobs. 9-1-2 due up.
Will.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Travis Berry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball one.
One out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Fouled off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Standing in now, Kobe Yamamoto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brandon Radke.
Brandon Radke.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Tyler Kelly is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? Rhett Jackson. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Mercer has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Now batting, Marty Stark. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And it's fouled away. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
At the plate, Dean Summers, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Behind 0-2 now. Second and third, 2 away. This one's down to third. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They lead this one, though, 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Brandon Smith.
Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Very high, 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hot shot to third. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play.
Great reaction on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, T.J. Mercer. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. The pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kelly is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back.
In now, Vance Baird. He flew out in his last at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Here's the 0-1. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 5-1. So striding in, Troy Butler. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman, Troy Butler.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now the 2-1. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in to try it again, Mike Garrison. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. 3-2. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now back.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hector Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're up 5-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Jason Fisher.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
1-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joshua Downs. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a one-out single right there. And, hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Into the box now, Cade Lillibridge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Kelly is there, 2 gone. Orlando Osuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Orlando Osuna.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the stretch.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
From the stretch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down here 5-1. Cedric Royster is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 31.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Leandro White.
The right fielder, Leandro White.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Royster hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Brandon Ratke is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Tyler Kelly. Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, catcher,
so now to the plate, Rhett Jackson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Three and 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Marty Stark is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and a strike to the Rays pitcher.
1-0.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now in the box, Travis Berry. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Kobe Yamamoto. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two and 0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside, 3-0 now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Strike taken up in the zone.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
To the plate now, Brandon Smith. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Right on the corner. 2-2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 5-1. Striding in, Dean Summers, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Now a bunt attempt here. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Oh, that's too high.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
2-2.
2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Troy Butler waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Lillibridge is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Now at the plate, Troy Butler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Mike Garrison.
Stepping in, Mike Garrison, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Inside ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. In the air, out to right. Yamamoto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're up 5-1. Standing in, TJ Mercer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Vance Baird. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. To first, scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Jason Fisher. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Ready for another shot now, Joshua Downs. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're down here 5-1.
7th inning, Stretch.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hector Gonzalez.
The first baseman, Hector Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. A ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting.
At the plate, Leandro White.
Leandro White.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The third baseman.
At the plate, Brandon Radke. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Tim Pippinger is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Tim Pippinger.
Leading off the inning, Cade Villabridge, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ball and 2 strikes now. Pippinger, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Dario Rivas.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
This pitch is popped up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. So striding forward now, Travis Berry. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Tampa Bay leads this one 5-1. Fernando Sorbello is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Fernando Sorbello.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Tyler Kelly.
Tyler Kelly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Full count. Here it comes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Lillibridge moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Rhett Jackson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him to go down swinging there. Rhett Jackson becomes out number 2 this inning. Dallas Shackelford will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now the 1-0. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They're up 5-1. John Salmon comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
John Salmon.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Kobe Yamamoto. First offering on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Salmon, a right-hander going 6'5". He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Fouled away. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Ready with the 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. They'll throw down to first, one away. Riding in once again, Brandon Smith. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. One out, nobody on. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now a 2-0 home. Two and two now.
Next up, 2-2.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garrison is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in, T.J. Mercer. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Tampa Bay put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Marty Stark gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Will Jacobs was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
That's the